Hi guys, and welcome to the Rainbow Six Replays YouTube channel. Today we want to present the video highlights of the match between Oxygen Esports and Wildcard during the North America League 2024 Stage 2. Don't forget to subscribe and put a like. Enjoy.
Stairs. Can they actually get this kill though, or are they just staring at him with the Monty?
He just stands there menacingly. That's the whole job of the Monty, right? Gomez starting things off. Down goes the spaceman Spiff himself. Spiff on that old Astralis roster that made the semi-miracle run at SI, but Spiff's value, unfortunately, has not been quite as high as it was on that Astralis team. Down goes Spiker, down goes Kansan. Bay and Bosco, last two left. Gomez, the only casualty for OXG so far. So the numbers right now favoring Oxygen in a 4v2. Because right now, Wildcard, I don't want to say are scrambling, but they're looking for an opening pick in this execute, and oh my. Bay eliminating Newers, Bosco dropping Diaz, and it's a tie game in terms of player count. Hat on 20 HP and Yag on one so gracefully. In back bar at the moment, Bay can swing on by, no, but Bay's caught in a reload. He flicks over to do some damage to Hat. Could have easily killed the Monty, but now a troubling sign will emerge, littering the ground with goo mines, attempting to get an angle onto the Monty. There's goo mines in the way. Yaga will just play the waiting game and drops his shield. He can keep doing this just to get Bay off of this position. A very tough spot for the Legion to be in. All you need to do is litter the way again, but Yaga seems to have found an opening, and look at this interactive gameplay from Yaga as he finishes off Bay and wins the round.
Way to push him out. Last time they cleared this position with the Monty walking up the fireplace stairs. Not to be in Kansan. Punishes Newers, who takes one too many swings for the long angle, being shut down by what many would call as the best player on Wildcard. Time keeps ticking, Parker. These players on Wildcard, they don't need to move.
Just sitting and waiting. Up the stairs, Gomez will go. Taken out. Hat dies as well. That was actually Hat. That was not Gomez. Betrayed by the player cams. Now it's Bay getting aggressive onto Diaz. OXG won that first round, but things are just really not going their way. Spiker is bleeding out, but has yet to die. Now he's finished off by Yaga. There's a grenade to do the work. These stairs have been the big issue for this OXG team. No! Gomez vaulting into Mudroom. There's a Capkin trap there, and now it's all up to the Yog Dog himself.
He obviously has that hammer to break it open. There's nobody pushing library stairs. Bay is down there, but he's nowhere near coming for a flank. Nice shot through the wall, but it'll be Spiff inside a piano.
Of Diaz, so anybody who attempts to rotate on the side of Wildcard, Aru, Solarium, down through Trophy will find themselves knocked around like a ship in a storm. Hat finds some safety behind the boxes of the bedroom. Diffuser down. Does nobody on the side of Wildcard know this? The three players just sitting waiting. Kansan runs over Gomez. Spiker dies to Diaz. Both of these teams back and forth. And now it's all up to Spiff, who dies at the hands of Diaz. The Diaz-Gomez combo is so strong. Yaga down below, shrugging off a bit of damage. Oxygen actually taking their licks. Newers is down for the count after Kansan had died earlier. Spiff, the one to do this damage. Now Yaga's a little bit farther back. Seeing those bullet tracers go down, he flattens Bosco, who presses up onto him. Bay trades that one right back. As it's Bay inside of the main lobby, Diaz gives OXG a numbers advantage once again. As both Diaz and Gomez watch over library upstairs. Just want to give a shout out to OXG for fixing their names this time, by the way. No Buttermilk, no The Boss, whatever else they went by. It's just Spiff and Bay in a 2v3, Jesse.
Yeah, this time is starting to get a little bit low, but they certainly know, do they? The trade is good enough, but oh no, they only downed the Damos. They can pick up Gomez unless they come back. It was all a bait. Bay now in a 1v1. Hat has defuse kit though. He's starting to get this plant going down into the ground. Can Bay clutch it up?
Bay will just creep up, but he sees the leg of Hat. Smiles across their entire face. But they'll tie it up with that win.
A brilliant 1v3 from Bay, perfectly capitalizing off of what Spiff was able to do, and then the time just too low for Hat. He thought he could stick it, almost got it done. It's Kansan this time, though, who's playing that position. Can he make the moves to punish this repel in? We'll find out.
And immediately, Spiff and Bay lead off the killing. There could be one more to be had as the Frost has no choice but to retreat. Bay a second kill. It's been an excellent outing so far for Bay. To the halfway point of the round, the Malusi of Bosco able to get away as Diaz looks for a kill. Can't find it though. Slaughtered by Kansan, who has not relinquished control of this part of the map. Spiff with the final.
This game, it's been very difficult for OXG to actually get in the map with control. There it was, Spiff going for a big play, swinging out from Master. And then again, just holds one out. Can Wildcard reaggress and get these kills in the chaos?
A great question to ask. Zoto canisters will freeze any entry points down towards that blue portion of the map. Out go the smokes, grabbed by magnets. Yaga runs in, destroyed by Kansan, pulverized, and another from Kansan. So long range. That's a nice line of sight, and one that will be coming to a ranked game very, very quickly on. Bay now the one doing some serious work as Hat and Diaz are last two alive. Bay dies to Hat, but one of those. So if they can find where the Electroclaw is, you can get rid of the electrification. Oh my. Spiker, you really tried there. It was a very good effort, but Hat was just prepared, ready, and waiting.
On Hat, he's not done.
Goes for the fadeaway. He grabs Kansan, but cannot outduel Bosco, as it's just up to Bosco and Spiff now, with OXG looking for a bounce back victory. Bosco will drop connector. Just as Wildcard brought the clash, so too will OXG and Newers. The other operator who's that good at ripping up the floor that quickly is actually Fuse. We don't really see. Spiff gets in early on, isolates Gomez. Looking for more. A nice attempt and almost a flick that costs Yaga his life. Followed up on by Bosco. Yaga wins both of those engagements though. Now they will follow. In the ground, OXG is tightening this one up very, very quickly. Just two members of Wildcard remain at 2v4. Up the stairs, Spiker will go, but main obstacle is over towards Library. Newers thought he had something going. Spiker gets both of them. Good Lord, you called him out on this roll, on this operator. And right now, he's making it work. He has to retrieve Kansan, who'd been finished off inside of Library, and will be picked back up from the dead. Yaga almost gets two for his trouble with that Nitro cell. And Kansan, who was down but not out seconds ago, has to win the round for his team. Wildcard was starting to put together a mighty fine map. The first half really helped them, but from here on out, for Wildcard to come to you.
Yeah, Yaga and Hat are still up here instead of Library. They're going to be a big problem. They've got Grim Bees to try to solve these issues, but instead it's the Magnet to catch the Bees and Bay to be caught by Yaga. They push in now, but they're in absolutely a ton of crossfires. They try to get into Mezzanine. There goes Hat, but a trade being looked for. It's a team kill instead. How does that happen? Yaga dies to Gomez. Did that just break the round wide open for Wildcard?
Spiff now will help the rest of his teammates get right back up in terms of HP into a 3v3 with just a narrow bit of time left. Cams are in the pocket of Wildcard. Kansan and Bay will be watching those, giving their teammates quite a bit of information. Logic Bomb goes off, and the Bees will also find Gomez. But Diaz swings and wins. Gomez in as well. Bosco needs to save the round with only 5 seconds to go, but he won't get it done. Again.
They should be able to get an execute, but this shield's actually going to be a problem. I didn't know the shield was here. This is going to need to be dealt with, and I don't know if they have the utility for it, Parker.
Diaz is sitting far enough back that those flames will not have any real effect. All the while, Wildcard die elsewhere. Bosco held at bay by those same flames that were down by the deployable shield. Separate Goyo canister, but ultimately same result. Bosco walks in, takes way too much damage. He dies. All the while, Spiff has made this one much closer, but Gomez breaks their spirits. OXG. So maybe it's just that they've got a weaker competition right now. Either way, one more round for OXG to pick up 3 big points, and this is not going well for them. Newers gets 1 kill, but Diaz and Had both die. Newers will join shortly thereafter. And Wildcard, Jesse, are seemingly finding their stride in this round.
Just as you say it, though, don't be too over-eager. Yaga in a very strong position. The breach is not open, so of course we're going to see that big play coming out. Does get punished by Spiff, though. That leaves Gomez in a 1v3. They're likely to know he's down below. Once they clear through the bomb site, they know for sure now, and Kansan with a big swing will keep Wildcard alive.
You have the 6 remaining pocket cams, now down to 5. You've also got the clutch drones that are brought from Kansan's Bravo with the Para in hand too to do some serious damage. What gadgetry can you hack? If you look on the side of OXG, they don't really have a ton.
Yeah.
Right? They don't have a bulletproof. They have one bulletproof camera. My apologies. You can't hack the Warden, as funny as that would be. You have to figure out which of these Malusis you want to take. Hold on a second here. Spiff is actually getting the diffuser down, and Wildcard might be stopped, but they've got some pretty good coverage. OXG trails in number. Gomez will bleed out. Only 2 players remain from OXG, and Spiff cannot get the retrieval here, as Spiff is the hero, but Newers has something to say about that. He has both the kills so far, as his final Adreno Surge will end. Everybody back to full HP on the side of Wildcard, and Newers being harassed by that death mark, and he cannot stick that diffuser as much as he wants, as now there's a drop over towards the window. He knows there's one player above him, still being antagonized by Bay, who's been outstanding so far today for Wildcard. Newers with a nice pick on the Kansan, but he's all out of time. It's a Pyrrhic victory on the round, and my God.
Pick. We're almost at the 1 minute mark in this round.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing with Dokkaebi is that since they've reworked her, the logic bombs function differently. You gotta wait for them to generate. First pick is gonna come from Oxygen. How brutal for Wildcard would this be if they have the favorite side in overtime and they end up losing either way? And right now, the numbers are not in their favor. Gomez with all 3 kills so far for OXG. 2 more to be had. Bosco eliminating Gomez, so no potential for there to be an ace. Hat holding on to that diffuser. Diaz watching over top of him as Hat gets the plant off successfully. Now it's all about holding on for dear life. Hat's not able to do it. Spiff picks up a 2nd kill. Diaz, a man alone. 1v2, Wildcard looking for their best chance yet. Bosco slow on the jump out. Spiff at full HP will now drop. Nitro sell out. But Diaz is far enough back, and another hop out will need to happen. Spiff will hop onto that diffuser. A flash is actually misplayed, and Spiff will once again turn to the window and win. Good Lord, you can see Diaz wants that one back. Unbelievable. Wildcard offering pieces.
My God, just an insane play. I thought Gomez was going to be the star. I thought Gomez was going to be the main player, but no.
These are the player reactions to Spiff's whiff or Spiff not whiffing.
They can kill Diaz as his execute begins.
And it'll be Bay now watching along as these yellow silhouettes begin to emerge. Diaz the first kill. Bay, good coverage. Kansan dropping Diaz. OXG fighting for their lives. Bay doing serious work, and it's all up to Newers to keep his team in this. Isolated by the fire set by his own teammate. He has to wait an agonizing period of time before it clears. Diffuser will continue to run away, and Wildcard have so much going for them. They can hop on drones and collapse on Newers. OXG looked like the